Yes, people, we are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition. What is going on there? Boom. My apologies. I had it open on another tab, people. But we are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Premier League podcast, YARDMAN edition, where we discuss all things Premier League, people. It is the international break, so we'll answer international questions as well. England beating Ireland yesterday, or any other international questions you may have as well. But in regards to the Premier League, it's Chelsea. They're dominating the news over the past couple of days. TODD BOEHLY versus CLEARLAKE for Chelsea ownership. Kaneki said it to me before the show. He said, what in the Avengers is going on over at Chelsea? It seems like civil war. TODD B and CLEARLAKE are going to show up at the airport at Heathrow and have them. For those that are Marvel heads, Avengers Civil War, when you had Captain America versus Iron Man and the two squads going head to head. So we will be discussing that. But big up to everyone who is locked in. As always, absolute real ones. Run up the likes though. First and foremost, make sure you run up the likes, whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back. Share across all the socials at That's Be Flawless, at Sarcasm City TV, on Twitter and Instagram, people. So please retweet and like on Twitter/X, share from the Instagram, and just as important, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Sarcasm City TV is rolled to 13,000 subscribers. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, follow the Sarcasm City TV playback as well. They're still currently holding down the NFL watch-along. There's been 2 NFL watch-alongs today already, and there will be NFL watch-alongs throughout the season. And NFL news, Kendrick Lamar will be performing at the Super Bowl next year as well. But let me bring in one of my dons into the building. Kaneki is here. Yes, Kaneki, what are you telling me, man?
What's up, man?
Good,
Just trying to pay attention. I was gonna come in here with the Avengers theme, but then I remembered you'd get DMCA'd into oblivion, so
Yeah.
I had to hold off on that.
Get hit with the copyright for now. Big up, man, every single time. Big up to Kind FC. Big up King in the chat as well. Kind FC says big up the panel and the chat. King says big up Flawless, Kaneki, and Lex. Every time it's about to be another jokes episode, you already know King. Big up Certified. Big up Warrior J. Big up Jerome Woods as well. Big up C24 says, how about them Cowboys? I don't even watch NFL. I'm not sure if Kaneki, you NFL fan? Do you watch NFL?
I watched the NFL just to laugh at the Cowboys.
All right, there you go then. So there you go, because I do not watch NFL, people. Hey, big up, why not? Good to see you in the chat as well, says Hala Madrid. And C24 says a big up Yardman. Nephew says big up Kendrick having Drake on ropes at Super Bowl is peak. Oh yeah, that Super Bowl halftime show about to be immense. Lord, he about to have, I don't know how many people that stadium holds, but that place, that when he plays Not Like Us, that stadium is going to
The
be
Super Bowl, I'm pretty sure that stadium can hold over 150,000 people.
Is it something like that? Okay, because it's in
Yeah.
is it Louisiana? Is that where it is? Where is it, baby?
It's gonna be in Louisiana. Oh,
Louisiana. Yeah, it's
yeah,
Louisiana.
that's around 100, and that's definitely over 130 max.
Jeez, peak. Yeah, so we're gonna have 100,000 people saying, "Hey, minor, yo, that is
Exactly.
gonna bring out, that
This
is
is how
trust
I
me,
know.
can't wait for
This is how I
that.
know the rap game is different. No one could rap that song on you back in those days, and you still have a career. Drake still walking around. Nah. Let me see.
Cool.
No, I'm checking out the Super Bowl stadium because I'm like, where is it in Louisiana again? Because I know that's easily 130K people max, or
Nephew saying
probably
it
more.
83. He's saying it's 83K even then. That is ridiculous amount. That's a
Listen,
ridiculous. Them
the
people won't.
stadium can hold. The stadium seating is 100. It's 83. Niggas don't listen to that. Yeah, it's like in Jamaica. The bus can hold 40 people at 60 people in the bus.
Yeah. You make room.
All right. So yeah,
I
so here it is.
make room. Nah, I
Yeah.
get it. I fully hear what you're saying. I big up to Sudge as well. Says big up Flawless. Hit the likes and subscribe, people. Appreciate the super chat, Sudge, man. Much. I appreciate it. But yeah, you lot get your questions in as well. On the TODD BOEHLY and CLEARLAKE thing, I'm not gonna lie, I've not been keeping a close eye on it. I've seen the same headlines you lot have. Anyone know any more information in the chat? Let us know. Any questions on it as well? I was just doing some research before the show as well. Obviously, we don't know what's true and what's not because I've seen it. They said it on Sky Sports over here in the UK that I think it was ClearLake. ClearLake would be willing to buy out TODD, but they're not willing to sell their shares. But this is what happens when you have two owners.
What do you mean? What do you mean it's going to see New Orleans 90K? That's what I mean by no
90K.
matter what. It says 83K. You don't know. Don't listen to what the stadium capacity says. You think the Super Bowl is only going to be selling 83,000 tickets? Do you think the Super Bowl is only going to be selling 83,000 tickets? The Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So trust me on that. And to CN about today is going to be our year. Listen, in the words of Stephen A. Smith for the Cowboys, just wait. Some way, somehow, when you count them in, they will let you down. You guys are an accident waiting to happen, fam. That's what you mans are. Some way, somehow, they will mess it up. Just wait. The Cowboys the Cowboys team will work just like for Arsenal. Some way, somehow, they will let you guys down. You could put the bar on the floor, they will limbo below that bar.
Sounds like Manchester United. Big up Warrior J, who's been dropping the information in the DMs as well in regards to this whole Bowie versus ClearLake thing. So, relations between, one second, for cookies, you know. Here we go. Relations between, what is happening here? Right. Sorry, people. This thing is just messing up. Right. Relations between, oh, wait. Right. Bloomberg don't want to tell me that. So let me open up a next one. Let's see. But Chelsea FC, where different opinions on Chelsea recruitment policy, the team underperforming, failure to make progress, failure to make progress on building a new stadium have all contributed to the rift between ClearLake and Bowie, according to Bloomberg. Sorry. ClearLake not interested in selling shares. It is understood that ClearLake would be prepared to buy any of those 13% stakes, Bowie, Wiss, or Walter, should any of the Chelsea current investors choose to sell in the future. And that is from the Telegraph as well. Right.
Yeah, so he's making these guys.
There we go, people. I've actually got a full article. There we go. So Chelsea majority shareholder will not sell shares. Just as I say that, they want me to. Yo, when did newspapers become like this? What is going on?
Yeah, they want your info, man.
Yeah, they want the info. Chelsea majority shareholder will not sell shares amid power battle claims. Bloomberg, reported Chelsea shareholders were looking into buying each other out, but ClearLake only interested in increasing its stake. Chelsea majority shareholder ClearLake Capital have no intention of selling their stake in the club and will not allow it to go up for auction again amid claims of a potential ownership power battle. All right, so thoughts on that? We got the gist of it. Thoughts on that?
So the whole thing about it is exactly as I said. It's basically the whole Civil War thing of one of them wants to run the club like a franchise, the other one wants to run the club as a football club. Yeah, and it's only while I was in America did I know the difference between being run as a franchise and being run as a club. I didn't know there were differences until up here, and he taught me that. One of them just wants the commercial aspect of Chelsea. So they're trying to turn Chelsea into what the Red Sox are, the White Sox, the Yankees, the Mets. That's basically because, these guys are baseball people.
You think that's ClearLake or Bowie?
It's the one that says the 4-4-3. He's the one that's what wants it. I'm pretty sure that's Bowie.
Okay, first.
But Bowie wants it to be on a franchise thing. While the other guy wants to run it, what's his name? Bloomberg. Yeah, I think he's on.
It's clear. It's basically just so because there's multiple people. Just say TODD Bowie and versus ClearLake, because then that just clears it up.
Yeah, ClearLake. So ClearLake wants to run this company, Chelsea, as a company. So it's basically how they're the ones that were against that didn't want to sack Poch. TODD wanted to get rid of Poch. So it's on that kind of level with them. It's
Take care of your baby mamas. Go ride your camel.
My bad.
Shut up your mouth, 50 Cent.
God damn. Anyways,
Y'all get sent some wildish, man. I get sent some wild stuff, man. I got some wild brethrens in it. That's what that is, yo. Just ignore that, yo. Out of context, that's all wild. I get sent some wild stuff, man. I get some wildish, yo.
God damn it.
I get sent
God
some
damn
wild
it.
stuff. Yo, I get sent some wild
I
stuff. I got
lost some
wild
spirit.
brethrens, man. Why do you think I don't bring all my brethrens to the platform? I'm telling you. I
Okay.
just saying it. My
Okay,
bad.
let's try to regain my train of thought.
My bad. Sorry,
So
that's something I apologize.
yeah.
Yo.
So how I can see them doing it basically, it's one of them wants to run the club saying, like how Roman Abramovich had it, but in their own an Americanized version of Roman Abramovich is what ClearLake is trying to do. Todd Bowley is like, no, which is why all these signings that you're seeing right now, it's him. It's him.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear
Yeah.
exactly what you're saying. Yeah. Trust. In
Was it?
regards, yeah, go on, fam. Go on. Give us
Wait, hold
carry
on.
on, carry on.
I'm thinking in chat. Boys who wanted Poch to
So
stay.
Jonathan Lena's
Okay.
saying this. He's saying, no, you got it wrong, boy. Hey, Chelsea fans in the chat, if we get anything
Yeah.
wrong, let us know because you're closer to the
No.
situation.
That's why. Okay. Thank you for correcting me because as I said, ClearLake is who wants to run Chelsea like a football club. Chelsea, they're who wants to run like a football club. What I've heard so far was that ClearLake wanted Poch to stay, but thank you for correcting me because that means that what I've read was wrong.
Yeah.
That means what I read was wrong because
this information, man. That's good.
you see. So
That's
what
good.
I said, my information that I got was wrong. So
You saying
boys
boys the
who
Spurs
want
guy?
him,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's how it is, how it goes. So I understand the whole kickoff. So basically, what ClearLake is saying, or what the other guy is saying, right? Bloomberg is saying right now is that there's a lot of money you can get from Chelsea. Yeah, that's what I said. ClearLake wants to run it as a business. That's what I said. ClearLake wants to run Chelsea like a business. Boy is on some baseball shit.
Yeah, this is mad confusing. I ain't gonna lie. It's mad. It's
Yeah,
mad.
this is the whole thing about it because I know it's two opposing idea. It's two opposite. It's two clashing ideas. Both, both. Boy wants to run it like a baseball team basically, and and clearly wants it to be run as a business, But it's how is the both of their ideals clashing against each other. This, as I said, this is entirely confusing because I'm looking at it is what's his name is making a state to let these guys know I will
Yeah,
take over from all of you. What's his name? They said
I was gonna
Bloomberg.
say because they didn't. Yeah, because they're saying ClearLake owns. Someone's asked that. I think they own 61%, and then the rest of it is shares. Obviously, Todd B and a few others as well. Yeah. That's what I would say.
Yeah, and that guy coming out and telling him that to me that's a threat. It's not even a warning. That's a threat, basically.
Yeah,
It's
because
him
it's saying
telling
here,
these guys that
Egbali and ClearLake are not going anywhere. They are not interested in selling any shares at the moment. ClearLake
exactly.
appear to be totally committed to Chelsea, and that's from that Sky cover of Sky Sports over here in the UK.
Yeah, so this is complete. Internal beef. So it's who has the most shares and who has the better say.
Yeah,
And who has the better say. And as we're seeing it right now, it's clashing. Because as Jonathan is saying in chat, thank you for correcting me, is that Boy wanted to keep Poch. Everybody else understood that Poch staying is bad for business.
Facts.
It's bad for business.
Yeah.
So how they're doing it is basically anything that Todd Bowie does, these guys are going to oppose it. So that's
So
how
you
it
reckon that's
is.
how it'll go? Okay, first.
That's how it's going to go. It's going to be a clash. So if Todd Bowie says, he wants to do these guys are going to do something completely opposite into what he wants to do. So that's what I'm getting from this right now. And to be fair, this entire thing is confusing to all the Chelsea fans in the chat, my knowledge on this is lacking, which is something. But my news on this is coming from Carefree Lewis. That's where all my knowledge on this is going from.
Lewis is definitely good. Lewis is definitely a good. What's it called?
Yeah, so it's from Lewis, and what's the other Chelsea fan name again? You have some. I have some Chelsea. Chelsea.
Yeah, there's multiple. Yeah. You got.
What is it, Louis?
You got Marshall as well. There's plenty.
Yeah. Yeah,
absolutely.
so I'm trying to listen to as much as I can because you've seen so far, a lot of what I've heard so far is mixed up. So that's just what I'm trying to avoid. I don't want to be on here spreading misinformation.
Yeah.
But
that which is not. You just here giving your opinion on it. If you happen to be wrong, the chat will tell you.
Yeah, but this whole shit is just god damn it, man, Chelsea. Every time it looks like you man are like the flipping Ming dynasty. You guys are like China, fam. One moment it's whole, then it's broken, then it's whole, then it's broken again. Like, fam, stay together, fam. You guys are like a very bad jigsaw puzzle.
Nah, that's fair. That's fair. In regards to it, from what I've seen, you need one total sole ownership. You need like one sole owner to avoid things like this. Because that's where you get the power struggle. Like now that we hear that one side wanted to keep Poch, one side wanted to get rid of Poch. And you know who loses in the end of all that? Chelsea Football Club. And that's what happened.
Chelsea.
Yes, getting rid of Poch should have happened sooner. But the point that I'm making is when it comes to things like this, there is only going to be one. No, sorry, there isn't only going to be one loser. The thing that, or the person or the thing that loses out the most in this is Chelsea Football Club. They need to pattern this. Can't have
because
it doesn't seem like it's just the Poch thing as well. There's talks about
it's everything else.
To keep Enzo and one wanted to get rid of Enzo Fernandez, just like that, for example. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, it's more than that because it happened with from they got here. One never wanted to sack Tuchel. Who was it that didn't want to sack Tuchel? So the Chelsea people in chat, who didn't want to sack Tuchel? Was it CLEARLAKE or was it BOEHLY? Because I remember that one of them did not want him to go. But someone took the initiative. I think that's where it started. This whole beef with them started with Tuchel. That's where it started. It was with Tuchel.
I trust. I hear you, fam. I hear you.
What?
We'll see. Go on. You don't got any questions on it? Let us know before we do move on World Talk. You know what? We can talk. We can preview Premier League games coming up. Actually, that's what we'll do, people. But go on, carry on.
Yeah, but this whole Chelsea something is horrible because, as I've said it on here before, if Chelsea just stop this whole foolishness that they're on and just focus on their football, I told you that Chelsea would be a very. You see that everyone is repeating what I said months ago.
Yeah.
When I said if Chelsea can find a formation that works with a system that works, and that's the problem, and that's the thing. That's the thing. Everybody, Chelsea's defense leak goals. Chelsea attack can score 10, and their defense might leak 4 goals though.
Yeah. That could be their way forward. Absolutely.
Yeah, if Chelsea just go on this Liverpool Klopp thing of just bond defense, we're going to outscore you. They would be they would be the most scary team in the league. Because I said before, that midfield and attack closes out a lot of people. It's just their centre backs.
Yeah, defensively they're not at it whatsoever. That's where their problem lies.
Yeah, and as I said, I will never be ashamed to admit it. I said if Chelsea finds something that works, I'm putting them to finish second.
That's fair. I got them 4th currently, but I hear your overall point in regards.
No, I still have Chelsea in the top 4. I still have them in the top 4, but that 6-2, I'm not going to get overly flattered by the 6-2, but it showed glimpse of what I said I would fear if they find something that works. That just brought up something. That just brought up exactly what I spoke of when I said if Chelsea clicks, it's everybody's problem. The only team that wouldn't find Chelsea a problem is City. And that's an issue.
Yeah, that is a problem. Definitely a problem.
100%. Yeah, but to me, with these guys, with Chelsea's ownership, I'm going to be honest with you because I have to laugh at it. Is
Talk about
You
it.
should have done the simplest thing. Like they're trying to do everything themselves. They have no clue how to run a football club.
Yeah.
So they're doing things basically themselves.
Mhm.
Why? Like straight up, why? You have so much footballing people. You can't read or write. Why are you becoming a librarian then? Hmm?
I don't know. I
This,
have no
this is
idea. But
so this is how I see it.
yeah, go on. Carry on, fam. Carry on,
No,
carry on.
because I'm saying this is what I'm seeing. This is how I see it of it. I'm like, yo, why are you doing this?
Hmm.
Like literally, there need to be a book. Thank you, Keem Studios, because I was just about to say you need to
Yeah.
how to run a football club for dummies, fam.
At least that's what they're on. Damn.
Because I want to know how you might have no idea how to run a European football club. So that means you've never driven a car before. You've never done anything that has to do with driving. Why are you buying a car? You're trying to learn on the job, and when you crash, then what?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Now you right.
You came to the cipher to freestyle. You found out you can't rap. We told you to go back and write some bars. You wrote some bars and came back, and the bars you wrote is worse than the freestyle. What does that mean? Stay out of rapping.
Yeah, that means yeah. Kids, don't put your pen to paper. That's what that means. We
You
don't
know?
need you putting your pen to paper. That's what that means.
And
100%.
and this is how I'm looking at it. I'm like, you're trying to Americanize this game when you're like, yo, the blue card, shut the fuck up. One. Okay? We could just try and do the only idea that I heard from their owners is the all-star, because that's what we used to do before.
Mm.
You used to have the Asian all-stars versus like regular teams.
I do like the
That's
idea of
something that I would
a
say.
North versus
That's the
South
only
game.
thing I like.
A North versus
Like,
South game or something like that.
yeah, North versus South. So the best teams from South London versus the best in North London,
I agree
Manchester.
with
Like,
that. I could actually do all that. When I said North versus South, I was thinking the whole country. But if you did want to break it down to city, you could do that as well. But yeah,
yeah,
I was
like
thinking
how I'm
like
looking about
North
it is like
South. Like you could even have North,
it's
South, and Midland, for example.
yeah, like it's something that I was
North,
looking
South,
at. I'm
Midlands,
like,
Yorkshire.
yo, that
That should be fun.
like that would be a good like England base, like an England base cup. So
Yeah.
North versus South for trophy for England, like the best district in England, basically. So you have is North London the best place in England, the most
Like,
dominant place in England?
you don't even have to go North London. You could just do, like I said, just do the South. So you do London and all the
Yeah,
surrounding.
North versus South to see which
So
one's better.
you could have the north of the country, you have south, and then you could have Midlands, and then you could have Yorkshire, and that could be your four.
Yeah,
I just
that's
run
how
it
I'm
like that.
looking at it because I want everybody to get a chance. I don't want it to just be Manchester City players with sprinkle Liverpool and Man United players here
Yeah,
versus just Arsenal. Like I want it to be like you have
yeah,
a
you could
team with like Millwall and these guys,
have,
some players from that
I
just
get you.
bleeding through.
Oh, you know what you
That's the
could do?
only
You know what you could also do to stop that, so it's not just littered for with just the best players of all the clubs. You limit it to like 2 players per team or 3 players
yeah
per team. So you could only have, so if it was North versus South, you can't have,
yeah
obviously you're going to have majority City and Liverpool players from the North, and then the South is going to be majority Arsenal players. And yeah,
yeah
say Arsenal and Chelsea, but you limit it so it's 2 players per team. So if
yeah.
North, you can
So
only have 2 City players, 2 Liverpool players, 2 United players, etc., etc. And then
yeah,
same for
so that's what I'm
2
looking at
Arsenal,
it.
2 Chelsea. Yeah, that could work. Same with Yorkshire. Same with
Yeah, that's the
Midland.
only idea. So when I
Yeah.
heard him say that, I'm like, yo, that would be something good to do. So when the seasons finish, you have the North versus South derby, basically,
Mm.
for the trophy, for that
Yeah. Right.
trophy. So
Mhm.
that idea, I'm like, okay, I'll hear that. Every other opinion he said, I'm like, yo, shut up, fam. You don't know what the offside rule is.
Mm.
All right. I don't watch baseball. You don't see me going around on baseball YouTube channels trying to tell them what baseball is. The only thing I know about baseball is Babe Ruth or what I saw in Sandlot. That's as far as my baseball knowledge go. Sandlot and Babe Ruth. That's it.
Well, trust me. Trust me. And hey, babe, look at this joke, man. Talking about 2 United players. You sure you got 2 to put for? Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? What do you mean? Oh, Mano, you got Delit, you got Martinez, you got players who
So,
are getting there 100%. If it's
so
two per team, 100%.
Beijing, you're going to act like we don't have the best left back in the league?
Oh, sure, man. Sure. Yeah, man. Let's throw Maserati in there. Why not, man? Let's do this. Okay, United fan, we can throw Maserati in there.
Exactly. You know, we have arguments on this, man. What do you mean? Two United player gets in it, man. You and United, fam. What do you mean?
Yo, this guy. Yo, this guy. This guy. I suppose so. If we were to do that, if it was so, let's say it was North and it's two. Let's say it is two per team. So who we taking? So City. What we saying? Haaland and who? Haaland and Rodri.
Rodri has to be
All
there.
right,
Rodri
so
has to be in it.
you're in on this as well. So we're starting North. So when I say North, for those that are UK based, so we're saying Manchester, we're saying Liverpool, and these are cities people, not the teams. I'm just talking. So Liverpool, obviously, that includes Everton as well. So anything North. So basically anything not South, not Midlands, not Yorkshire. So all right, if we're doing City, are we saying Haaland and Rodri? Yeah, that's what we're going with.
Yeah.
All right, so
Haaland and Rodri.
Cool. Liverpool, what are we saying? Van Dijk and Salah.
It has to be Van Dijk and Salah.
Okay,
it has to be him. It has to be him. I want to say Alisson. Like, that's the shit thing. I want to say Alisson.
Yeah, this is where it's tough because like leaving out Trent as well. Yeah, it's tough. It is tough.
No, I'm Alisson. It has to be Alisson. I need a goalkeeper. I am not putting Babatunde in goal. I'm not putting Babatunde in goal.
But this is where we need to think and be strategic about this. Chat, let us know. Outside of Alisson and Edison, who's the best goalkeepers in the north of England? So this can be anyone, and yeah, in the Premier League. So
T-Rex Arm is a no. T-Rex Arm is a no.
Yeah, forget
Aston Villa is north, right? Aston Villa is north, right?
Aston Villa don't count now. Aston Villa are Midlands, so they wouldn't count. They're
Midlands. No.
Yeah. So we can't use Martinez. We can't use All right, cool. Because if we did everywhere that wasn't South, then it was basically London versus, and that's unfair. So these are the teams that qualify under North. So you got Manchester City, you got Liverpool, you have, Manchester United. We might have to, because we don't even know of a teams North in the Premier League like that. Damn. You even got any? We might have to include Midlands in this.
Yeah, more than likely.
Have we got Everton? Nah, you know what? We can do that. So we've got City, we got Liverpool, we got Manchester United, we got Everton. They're the four. They're the four we have in regards to. All right,
I'm not putting one Everton player in this team.
We gotta go Alisson then.
Okay, I'm not putting one Everton.
But Newcastle's like northeast. So is that class?
Yeah, it counts. Yeah, it counts. Newcastle counts.
Are we rolling in Newcastle? Are we throwing in the north? All right, then cool. We're throwing.
Okay, yes. Right. I'm not putting Pope in my goal. I am sorry. I'm not putting Pope in my goal. I am not putting Pope in goal.
Hey,
did you see? You see what he did? Beijing Pops knows why I'm not putting Pope in goal. You see what he did against Liverpool? Yeah, I still haven't forgiven him for that bullshit, fam. Yeah, no Pope. Bad enough, I hated him when he was at Burnley.
So we're saying Alisson, yeah. So Alisson.
It's Alisson and Van Dijk. Alisson and Van Dijk. So that's a spine. That's a spine there.
Okay.
That's a core spine.
Now we need another centre back. What are we saying? Martinez
from Newcastle. We're going Newcastle and Manchester United.
Well, I'm just trying to pick the team. We're even going Newcastle.
Okay.
Let's pick the team. So
if we're doing it,
we got Alisson in goal. We got Van Dijk at centre back. So that's two for Liverpool. We now need another centre back. Who are we saying? I'm saying
I'm putting Delete. I'm putting Delete.
All right, cool. We can run with Delete. All right, right back and left back.
Wait, that's one Man United player. That's one Manchester United player. For the next one,
we could say
it has to. Livermento. I'm putting Livermento over Mazuari though. I mean, personally, I would put. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do.
Right back. All right.
Yeah.
So Livermento and Mazuari as the fullbacks. All right.
Yes.
Midfield, we said Rodri. Who's the other two midfielders?
Bruno has to be there. Gamares.
I was about to say, we saying
Bruno, you know that no. Bruno Gamares and who's the other people that I could say from the north? Because that's two Newcastle.
We could say Mano.
But we have two Man United already. We have Delete. We have Delete and Mazuari.
All right, we need another midfielder, you lot.
Livramento is Newcastle, correct?
You know what? It's gonna have to be more than 2. You know why? Because we only got 4. We only got 4 teams, so we're gonna have to extend it to 3. We're gonna extend it to 3 players per team, because then we can choose. Then we got 12. So we'll add an extra player. So yeah, instead of 2, you can have 3 players from each team. So that extends. So then,
Okay.
do
If
it like
I'm
that.
doing that, the other player in the midfield has to be Gravenberch.
What are you saying? Gravenberch, Rodri, and Mano.
Gravenberch, Roger, and Mano, yeah. I have to
Oh.
put Gravenberch there.
So we're saying Gravenberch. I'm cool with that. Gravenberch, Rodri, and Mano. All right.
Yeah. For the attack, why I'm not going Mo Salah, if anyone can listen. The reason why I'm not going Mo Salah is because we have Haaland up top. I just need people that's going to feed him the ball. So the 2 wingers, how I'm going to do it is I'm trying to get people that will predominantly cross. So on the left, I want to say Anthony Gordon.
Gordon's a shout. Yeah,
What do you
Gordon's a
think, Beijing? Fine. Let's explain it let's see what the Liverpool fan thinks. What do you think, Beijing? Drop Gravenberch for Bruno G and put Salah, or what? Because I'm trying to be fair. I'm trying to be fair right now.
I think that's fair.
Because I'm looking for stability in the midfield. Really, some people are going.
Rodri, Bruno G. That's the three.
Yeah.
That's the trio. 100%.
Okay, so if that's
it, you got Salah, Haaland, Gordon. Boom. There we go.
How much City players? No, we have an option of 1 more City player.
All right, who you put in there?
It's between Foden. It's between it has to be between it has to be Foden or KDB. I don't like Kevin De Bruyne, but you have to use Kevin De Bruyne though. Damn.
Why not? The only reason why North is struggling because we had to. It's 3. It's not unlimited players. It's 3.
Yeah.
And we only got 4.
I'm trying to be fair.
There's only Manchester United, City, Everton, Liverpool, Newcastle. So 5.
If I don't pick somebody, why Isak is left out? Because we have Haaland up top.
Yeah, we got Haaland.
The only thing, if I use Foden on the left, that's a disservice to Gordon for counters.
It's Gordon, Haaland, and 1 more.
It has to be Salah. It has to be Salah.
I'd play Salah.
But if that's the case now in the midfield with Mino, Bruno G, and Rodri, someone has to go out there for at least for De Bruyne. I don't want to.
De Bruyne can hold bench. There you go.
Bet.
De Bruyne can hold bench, man. Can hold bench.
Bet.
Right. Bet. So the team is as follows. So we've got Alisson in goal.
Alisson, Mazraoui
at right back and Livramento at left back, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then
so Mazraoui, Van Dijk, Delete, Livramento, Rodri, Bruno, Kobe Mino, Salah, Haaland, and Gordon.
Okay, cool. And to Jonathan who just joined, it's North. So we were doing
North.
North,
we're going south after.
Midlands, Yorkshire. Yeah, so now we're gonna go to the south. So the teams from the south, and it's free players per team. It might be 2 depending on how many London teams we've got. So
there's South a lot of London teams.
Yeah. So you know what? Because there's a lot of London teams, we'll do 2 per team. The reason why we did 3 is because there was only 5 North teams still, and Everton are terrible. So you've got Brighton, Arsenal, Brentford, Bournemouth, Tottenham, Chelsea, Fulham, West Ham, Crystal Palace. So you got a lot of teams. All right, so we're saying goalkeeper. We'll go 2 per team. Look how many teams they've got, because that's Brighton, Arsenal, Brentford, Tottenham, Chelsea, Fulham, West Ham, Crystal Palace. Yeah, man, you got 8 teams.
All right. In goal, it has to be Vicario.
You saying Vicario?
It's Vicario. Yeah, it's Vicario. It's Vicario. Yes.
We saying centre back. We saying Saliba.
Centre back, Saliba has to be there. Has to be there. But the other option, I'm thinking it's between Guehi or Todibo.
I'm saying Guehi.
You think?
To AW, we're gonna do Midlands by itself. We're gonna do
Yeah.
Midlands and Yorkshire separate. Actually, I don't know how well
TJ,
Yorkshire might
yeah.
work. But we might have. You know what we'll do? We'll probably put Midlands and Yorkshire together as one. We'll do that.
You
To
think
me,
Van der Ven?
I was. You know
You
why I'm
think
not
Van
gonna
der
put
Ven?
Van der Ven? The reason why I'm not putting back, I want a Dogie at left back. That's why I'm not picking Van
Yeah,
der Ven.
that's the reason. Because it's two. Because it's two each. I don't want to put Van der Ven. That's the reason.
And I rate Van der
Because
Ven highly.
yeah, there's no good left backs. There's not really that much good left backs. So if I go Saliba Van der Ven, that means in the goal I have to put what, Raya?
But then you've already used two
But
Arsenal
then
players.
I can't. Yeah, that's two Arsenal players. So where does Saka go in? That's how I'm doing it.
All right, so we'll go.
I'm sacrificing one for one.
Vicario in goal. Saliba is one of the centre backs. I think Guehi is one of the centre backs. Someone said Anderson. I'm cool with that as well. Left back, I'm going to Dogie. I'm sorry, I'm going to Dogie.
Dogie, and we can go. Is Brighton South or?
Yeah, Brighton South. Yeah, Brighton's included in this. Yeah, we can.
Okay, so Kodioglu can play right back.
Okay, that's off you. I'll go with you. Your knowledge on that one.
Kodioglu can play right back. The Brighton left back, he can play right back. It's the right back that we were left that we wanted.
Man, I say Saka left back. You lot are on liberties, yo.
Nah, I'm not looking at the chat. Robertson is a shout, but I can't disrespect you, Dogie.
Geez,
John Santos, John Santos, you just brought up a fantastic player.
Man, and I asked for him, you know what? I'm switching up. Van der Ven centre back next to Saliba, Robertson at fullback. I'm going Robertson at fullback.
Robertson on the left.
Yeah, I'm going Robertson, Anthony Robertson left back. Yeah, it's only 2 AW because there's like 8
Oh,
that's why we're going 2 per team because there was only 5 teams.
So who's going to be the right back? I can still go Kodioglu at right back, but
if you want to.
No, I can still go him, but the thing is I don't want to bring up any Chelsea players yet. Because who they have at right back is actually good. Like Reece James. Reece James we're using players. Am I really going to sit here and not pick Reece James? As I said, I'm not picking any Arsenal.
I'll go Gusto. Me. The chat saying Gusto. I like Gusto.
Gusto. Why I'm saying you can't use Van der Ven because we already have Vicario in goal. I am not putting Raya in goal. So Van der Ven can't use.
We can use Van der Ven and Vicario. They're the two. I need Robertson.
Robertson at left back, Gusto at right back then. Okay.
Yeah, Gusto at right
That's
back.
one Chelsea player.
He's not played often for Chelsea last season, but even when he's playing this game, I'm playing Lavia in midfield. I'm playing Lavia in midfield.
But still, fam, no Guehi. No Guehi. That's the thing.
Is there no other right backs? Hey, chat, who's the other right backs from the south? And when I say south, so that's all London teams, and that's South.
The only good right back I can think of is flipping Ben White, and I'm not using that other Arsenal player because that has to be Saka. It has to be Saka.
No.
West Ham is in the south, right?
Yeah, West Ham South. Yeah.
One be Saka then. Fuck it.
You know what? We might have to switch it up like we did and have 3. I think it's fair then. Since it was 3 for the north, we'll have 3 for the south.
We can't.
Now, you know what? We'll use 3 from each. We'll go Poro at right back. There we go. We'll use 3 from each because like the north, there's a lack of quality as well. So I say 3.
Yeah, the thing is that I'm just trying. I want to be fair to everyone. That's the thing. I just don't want to just move to the big teams. Munoz is a good shout. Munoz is a good shout as well.
Right, we'll go Munoz then. We'll go Munoz.
Munoz. I'd rather go Munoz. I want it to be fair for every team.
Right, that's fair.
For every team. I want it to be fair. So
Munoz at right back. What are we saying for midfield?
The midfield 3.
The
midfield 3.
And it's 3 people. It's not 2 for the south. It's 3. It's 3 for each team. It's 3 to make it fair. I'm saying Lavia gets that. Yeah, because how many Chelsea players we use? None so far. Yeah, Lavia.
We haven't used any Chelsea players. So Lavia is there.
Palmer in the 10 and then one over.
You said Aston Villa counts as south, right? Because I want to put Robertson.
Villa,
I want to put
Aston Villa Midlands / Yorkshire. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. No. Okay, so for the midfield, that's West Ham,
Yes.
You
I'll
think
tell you
I don't want to
again.
do Suchek dirty because he's actually good. Kudos as well. Like, how are we going to miss out on Kudos? Freaking Eze.
I play Eze from the left.
You put
I play
Eze on the left.
I'm playing from the left. I don't want him and Palmer with Lavia in the midfield. But I suppose it's fantasy, so you could if you wanted to be honest.
Yeah, it's fantasy, but
Yeah, that's a lot of work for Lavia to get through. If you put Eze and Palmer in both in the tens, I play Eze
yeah,
from
but
the
no
who we
Paqueta.
gonna put from the left? Who we gonna put from the left? You could play Paqueta in there if you wanted to.
Fam, you have technically can put one of Chelsea's players on the left. Palmer can play on the left.
Palmer can't. I want Palmer in the 10 though, personally. That's just me.
I can't argue with that, for fuck's sake.
I want Palmer in the 10. I'm not saying don't Eze gets in 100%. I just play him from the left. To me, it's Eze, Saka, one over the striker.
Oh my god, this is so.
Yeah, and then the midfield to me should be Lavia, Palmer, and one over. Who that is, I don't know. Give us another midfielder.
I want to put Suchek there, but then that's a disrespect to Paqueta.
Yeah, I wish Max was there because he can't stand Suchek. I'm trying to think. Brighton, Arsenal.
I could even put Weaver. I can put Weaver for Brighton.
If you wanted to.
I can put Weaver there, but I feel like I'm doing a lot of teams a disservice.
I'm surprised no one's mentioned one.
No,
I hear a lot of hype around it.
It's hype. It's hype though. I'm trying to be realistic.
Yeah,
Wharton is an honorable mention. I'm trying to be realistic. Like, it's a disrespect.
Right.
It really is a disrespect to say, like, yo, Doucouré wouldn't make it. Like, Doucouré is a good person for the midfield. Paqueta, still Suchek is not that horrible. I'm not saying he's good. He's just not that bad. And then you have Kudos. Their names. And the reason, context, we're building a North versus South. It's an idea that the Chelsea owner had.
So what we're doing, to Lindu who says, context, we're trying to put together a team 11 from the South, but you can only use 3 players per team. So we say
2
South,
players.
That's all the London teams and the teams on the coast. So your Brighton, Bournemouth, Southampton, they're all included. And then obviously
so we're trying to and we're trying to be fair. We just don't want it to be like a Arsenal team with 1 or 2 other players in it. Like we're limiting it so you can only use 2 players from each team. Yeah. So every team has a representative in the team. In the squad. Jesus Christ, this is actually difficult.
Yeah, we can go Lavia, Paqueta, Palmer. I'm cool with that as a midfield trio. That's cool. That actually works. Like profile
wise. It works. It does work. But it's just I feel like I'm doing some teams a disservice.
Nah, who's missing? There ain't no one missing out by Southampton, Bournemouth. That's it.
Yeah, ain't nobody taking no place from Southampton.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like they're the only 2 that's missing out. You think we've got Arsenal, we got Chelsea, we've got Fulham,
Crystal Palace and Fulham,
and we've got West Ham. We got 5. We got 5 from the 8.
Yeah,
that's pretty good to be honest. I don't think there's anyone missing. Yeah, because I'm looking at and you mentioned Brighton like on missing. So yeah, it's only Brighton, Southampton, and Bournemouth. Basically, the teams on the South Coast that are missing out.
So, well, technically not Brighton because I said I would have used Weaver if anything.
Yeah. Now we just need a striker. I laughed you. We need a striker. Hey, we need a striker unless we go in false 9. We need a striker.
It has to. Jesus Christ! If how we're doing it, if we're going to be false 9, we have to take Palmer out the midfield.
Nah, I'm just saying that the reason why I said false 9 because I couldn't think of an out-and-out striker that's good in this region. That's the problem.
It's between Nkunku and Palmer, so it's 2 Chelsea players. As I said before, we have to take Palmer out the midfield.
Palmer plays 100%.
Palmer plays. So we're going for a striker. What, Fulkrug?
Yeah, it might be Fulkrug, Damn. Hey, chat, let us know. Have we got any from Brighton? No players from Brighton AW. The South Coast have missed out. All the London teams are represented so far. None of the teams on the South Coast are. I said
how we doing it is 2 each, so we have to pick.
It's 3. Nah, 3 each. We did 3 because we did 3 for the North. We'll do 3 for the South. Man, I'm saying, son.
Well, because We never picked. We only have 2 Spurs players.
Yeah, son. There we go. Yeah, certified. You spot on, son. There we go.
Mateta, you have Edward, who's a very good striker as well from Crystal Palace. No, I'm putting it has to be a Crystal Palace player has to get in a striker. It has to be someone from Crystal Palace.
I was gonna go for Welbs. I'm not gonna lie, man. Go for one of the top scorers this season so far.
Nah, screw Welbs.
I like Welbs, man.
Mateta or Edward?
You pick, fam.
Oh, he left for Leicester. Okay, then Mateta then.
You going Mateta? Man, I'm saying João Pedro.
João Pedro. Fuck, I forgot about that. This is difficult.
It is very difficult.
What does chat think? It's between Mateta or Pedro.
The chat is saying
the chat wants Pedro.
We'll go with the chat with João Pedro. I think that's fair.
Because I'm seeing a lot of Mateta and Pedro. So that's what I said. Oh my god, this is difficult. Yeah, and who we saying off the left?
Eze,
okay.
Yeah, Eze. I think Eze definitely. Imagine that's a cold front four. Palmer, Eze, Saka, João Pedro. And then you got Lavio and
it's interchangeable. Yeah, and it's interchangeable as well.
You got Saliba, Van Dijk at centre backs, fullbacks Muñez and Robinson. Vitoma in goal. Vicario, in goal.
And then you have the bench well. But
the South is a very Chinlu. I was thinking that is a very, very balanced team. We might have to revisit the North because I don't like how the South is like.
Yeah,
kicking out because I'm a North baby. Like this is not what.
The North looks like that because let's be real.
We gotta go back to the tactic world, Kaneki.
Yeah, but the North looks like that because I'd soon freaking cut my leg off before I acknowledge everything, fam. I'm not acknowledging one Everton player, not a single ever. If what's his name was still there, Onana, then I'll acknowledge one Everton player. I ain't acknowledging no one from Everton.
What we can do, man, you just mentioned it then because Midlands ain't got enough. We can put Midlands in with the North if we wanted to. We can put Midlands.
So that's Aston Villa and
Villa Leicester.
Yeah, if that right there. Fam, I forgot. I'm a disgrace. I forgot Bowen.
Yeah, Bowen.
I'm a disgrace.
I kind of see. I put Villa in the North. Right, so we'll revisit. We got Wolves as well. So we got Wolves. We got Villa.
I am not acknowledging Wolves. I am so sorry.
Added. All right, so goalkeeper from the North. What are we saying? Goalkeeper from the North.
Only, as I said, from the North, it's Allison. Allison, full stop.
All right, so we got 3. Right,
we're still doing 3 or we're doing 2?
Nah, we're doing 3. We're doing 3.
Okay.
We did 3 for the South, so we're doing 3 for the North. We'll go 3 instead.
Okay.
Right, so Allison in goal, cool, no issue with that. We saying Van Dijk and who? De Ligt, is that what we're going with?
It's still Van Dijk and De Ligt. And De Ligt.
Fullbacks, what we saying? We saying, to me, I think, you know what? Trent got to get in there, man. It's got to be Trent. I'm sorry.
If Trent goes there, we don't use Salah.
Shit,
it's unfair to not use Salah.
Yeah. You're right. Now we got Martinez now. You can put Martinez in goal.
Okay, we'll do that then.
And then you can have
Martinez in goal, Trent, Van Dijk, Salah. Okay. Yeah, Martinez. Okay. So Trent, Van Dijk, De Ligt. The left back is Robinson. It's not changing.
Who's the left back for who? The North. That is the North, fam.
Yeah, Robinson.
Which Robinson? Oh, Robertson. You talking about for
Liverpool? Robertson. Yeah, no, Robinson, the one that you want at left back.
No, that's Fulham. South, fam. Fulham.
Oh, that's South. Okay.
Yeah. This is the North team. This is the North team. This North.
No, I'm not. I ain't putting Maxson. Maxson has to get in there because ain't no left backs here.
Yo, where's the left backs in the North? Yo, what is
they're left backs in the South. That's where the left backs are. They're left back in the South.
Left backs in the South. I don't like how that South team looked, just hypothetically, because it looked balanced. We did too good of a job on that South team. Like, when I read it out, I was like, yeah, Vardiol's a shout. Vardiol is a shout, to be honest. So we got Martinez in goal. We got Trent, Van Dijk, De Ligt. We need a left back. I'm saying Robertson.
Do you think I'm actually hyping De Ligt? Because I really should be putting like Ruben Diaz.
Oh, no, man mentioned in the chat. Nah, we got John Stones. I think John Stones, actually. Van Dijk Stones partnership is cold. That's cold.
The chat actually has a point.
Yeah. We'll go Stones.
The chat actually has a point.
We're going Stones at centre back. You lot. You lot get involved in this.
Okay.
All right. Man, I'm saying
All
Vardy
right.
at left back. What we saying? I do like that. I'm not gonna lie.
I do like that as well, but at the end of the day, we have to have Rodri. We
Nah, Rodri
have
was
to
nice.
have Rodri.
Yeah. Oh,
But
shit.
if we put Rodri and Haaland,
Yeah,
Rodri and
Vardy will
Haaland,
can't get
that's
him. Yeah, you're
two.
right. Yeah, Vardy will
That's
can't get him.
two.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Why am I using John Stones?
No. You have Stones, Rodri, Haaland. They're the three.
Okay, Stones, Rodri, Haaland.
Yeah, they're the three from City. 100%.
Left back. What the fuck,
Yo,
fam?
the left backs. Yo, when
There's
you look at
no
the South
left.
left back and you look at our left backs, yo, it's like, yo, what is going
What?
on?
What? Do you guys think I'm going to? What? You think I'm going to drag up Leighton Baines?
Yo, who's the left back at Everton, man? What's going on? Who's the left back at Everton?
I don't care. We're not acknowledging them, fam.
What about
Jesus Christ.
from Villa? Digne? I was just about to say him, Chindy. What we saying
Digne.
about Digne? We saying Digne?
Yes. Hey, fuck
Right,
it,
we'll go
Digne.
Digne. Yeah, we'll go Digne at left back, right, midfield.
Nah, man, I ain't putting Diego. I don't want Diego Delo at left back, fam. Digne.
Rodri, one of the central midfielders, cool. We'll be playing, who's the two alongside? So it can be 2 6s and a 10, a 6 and 2 8s,
Okay.
whichever. Midfield,
So,
midfielders. Rodri's definitely one. He's there. We now need 2.
What's his name from? How much Aston Villa players do we have right now? It is two. It's two. Martinez and
we've got
and
Martinez
Digne.
and Digne. Yeah, they're the two. Yeah.
I'm putting in that. I'm putting in Rodgers. Rodgers has to be there.
Just for the Arsenal performance.
Fam, just the ball carrying ability and the fact that he shot on Arsenal. Yes.
All right, cool. We'll go Rodgers.
I know you want. I know. Flawless is nephew. I understand what you're saying with Onana, but we're doing jokes right now. Yeah, Rodgers dunked on Arsenal, so he gets in just because fuck Arsenal, fam.
Yeah, I'd say that. All right, so we literally, I'm not gonna lie, I'm going off that one game against Arsenal, so I'm cool. Rodri and Rodgers on paper sounds cold, and now we need one more. Oh yeah, Lex, for context, what we're doing is it's teams from the North and the Midlands, and we're trying to pick a best 11, but it's only 3 players from each team. So that's what we're trying to do currently right now. So we're currently in the midfield, and we got Rodri, Rodgers, and we need one more midfielder, but it's only the team. So it's United, City, Liverpool, Aston Villa, Everton, Leicester, etc. So they're
you never need to put Everton.
Yeah, we going Gravenberch. You can go Gravenberch.
No, that's for South. That's Liverpool. That's Liverpool.
Liverpool North. Liverpool North.
Liverpool North. Gravenberch. We have to use Salah. We have to use Salah.
There's no space. We only got Salah because we got Salah. We already got Trent and Van Dijk. So we
have Trent and Van Dijk.
You just said 3 in the midfield.
No. We're saying on the team, it's 3 in midfield, yeah, but it's the team.
You have to pick 3 from every team.
Yeah, but we've already got Trent and Van Dijk, so and one of the spots is for Salah. So we can't have Gravenberch. Yeah. Otherwise, that would have been a shout. Because we just didn't want the team just to be labeled all the same. So it's like, all right, let's limit it to 3 per team. I was saying Tonali. What are you saying, Bruno G? Tonali?
Tonali.
No Tonali. You want to say job?
No, we have Rodgers. We have Rodri. Tonali makes sense, really. It's between Tonali. We can't use Onana and Rodgers nephew because we already have Martinez in goal. We have Martinez and Digne, so we can only pick one more. Shout out Rance in the chat as well, man. Big up, man.
Digne for left back.
Yo, name a better left back, fam.
Do you want Robertson at left back? If we use Robertson, we have to drop Salah.
We had no other left backs, yo.
There's no left backs. All the left backs are left back in the south, fam. All the left backs are left back in the south.
Yeah.
There's no left back. It's Matson.
We was doing the south.
We go that.
Yeah, we was
instead of Digne, we're using Matson.
Left backs, but yeah, this one we was like
Matson. Yeah, dog. What do you mean? Me roll with Matson over Digne any day.
Matson over Digne.
That's cool. Matson, that's calm. With the same team, we can go Matson at left back. All right, that's calm. We need another midfielder though. We've got Rodri, we got Rodgers. We need another midfielder.
There ain't no Man United midfielder getting in that. I'm not going to even try and be shameless. I want to do the Kobe Minor thing, but I'm like, damn.
Have to be Maino. Who else is there?
Antinori at left back over Matson.
How do we forget Nori?
If we do Antinori, then Onana gets in the midfield.
We just went.
If we do Ant Nori,
Talk about pace and
Onana gets
power
in the
midfield,
midfield.
Joe. Rodgers and
That's the
Onana
thing.
in midfield with Rodri. That is just pace and power galore alongside Rodri and that. That is cold on paper. Rodgers and Onana next to Rodri. You know what I'm saying? With his technique, and then you just got two powerful players next to him. Yeah, ain't Nori can't defend, but you got Van Dijk and
we have Haaland up top, fam. We have Haaland up top. It's not about defending. Put the ball in the box, fam. We're going to have Haaland and Salah.
Yeah,
we have Haaland and Salah up top. All we just need.
You got Van Dijk.
We don't need to listen. Put the ball in the box, man.
Yo,
that's it. Put the ball in the box.
All right, we actually need midfielders. I think we need one. Like Rodgers is good. I don't think Onana should get in. It needs to be someone else.
Nah, he doesn't get in. I was just joking.
Yeah. You're done with Brighton. We've gone back to the Northland because the South team was so good. We was like, we need to revisit this North team.
We have to redo back the North.
So we was like, all right.
Everyone's saying Ant Nori's bin juice. Jesus.
Yo, you don't rate Ant Nori. I think Nori should get in personally. That's just me.
Chat, we're going off the fact that Erling Haaland is up top at striker. We need someone that's just going to put the ball in the box.
Nori can get in, but would I probably have to change it to a chair at the back, blood?
Oh, now you.
But we're not gonna
we're gonna go flat four. Yeah. We're going to flat four.
Well, flat four, you have Trent on one side and Ait Nori on the next. Good luck.
Listen, let's have Haaland off top. It don't matter.
My baller, dog.
You know what? It should be Matson. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's go back. Now you see that we can't have Trent and Timmy on the other side.
Because any team them I play against, the winger them just have a field day, blood.
It don't matter.
I know 90% of the time isn't even going to be there. All right, look. Let me tell you. Hold on. Make we do it like this. Make we do it like this then. We can play Aitnuri with Trent. I would do the Busquets thing where when them attack, Roger fall back in between defenders.
Yeah, man.
Because think about it, yo, on the other side, on the other team,
Roger forward a little bit though.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you right. Nah, no, ain't no. Because think about it, if they're playing the South, we had Saka.
We have Saka and Good and Eze.
You ain't trying to do all that against those.
No, man.
Yeah.
Saka. All right, maybe.
Yeah, that's what we had on the South. The South, Saka was on the right. And Eze was on the left, Palmer in the 10th.
God damn it.
The chat was saying that about Saka at left back, but we had to.
Yeah, man, Saka left back.
You got Robinson, you got Dogi, so we was like, Robinson.
You have Tony Yoglu, you have fucking.
All right. So we say Matson at centre. Yeah, KDB. Someone mentioned. Yeah, KDB plays centre. Wait, how many City players we got? Yeah,
we have. We have Haaland, Rodri. No, you said Stones in the centre back. That's the reason.
Yeah, KDB.
That's what I said. If we take out Stones, KDB gets in.
Nah, we can't take out Stones, man. Yeah. We
That's
can't have
for the south side.
No, this is the north.
Oh, so Stones and Van Dijk?
Yeah, Stones and Van Dijk. Yeah. On paper, that's cold. I like that a lot. That's a fire partner. Like they good foils for each other. That's why when I said it, I was like, yeah, Stones.
You know,
because
if a Stones and Van Dijk, you know, all right, watch this now.
Go on.
If a Stones and Van Dijk, I think we solve the midfield problem then, because what's the next best centre back?
To be fair, Ruben Diaz, Givardiol, and
Delete my blood clot.
Vardio, Akanji.
All right.
Akanji, nothing but City players.
No, Vardiol play left back in it.
Yeah, but we got too many City players.
Yeah, but if we play Gvardiol between Rodri and Haaland, have to get dropped. We are not losing those two people.
A Dutch pairing then.
Go on.
A Dutch pairing with Van Dijk and put Stones in at the midfield. So you gotta have the midfield triangle. You gotta have Stones in a CDM, Roger on the left, and who are the other one? On the right.
We had what in midfield? You mean Rodgers? You only had Rodgers and Rodri. They were the only two in midfield.
So then now when Aitnuri and Trent gone forward, we can have Stones to security. Even in the build up, we just spread the two centre back them and have Stones drop in for receive it and spread it wide, and then you know we can match it.
No, what your nephew brings up in chat makes sense. Like Kanza, so Matson Kanza. Martinez, Van Dijk, Trent, Kevin De
All of
Bruyne,
them.
Rodri. But that means Rodgers would have to get dropped then, because that's 3 Aston Villa players with Konza.
Mm.
So Matson, Konza, Martinez is 3 Aston Villa. It's 3 Aston Villa players.
Goal.
Yeah, because we're using 3 Liverpool. Is have to do it either
because either Van
because
Dijk
we
or
need
Trent have
Salah.
to get dropped. Salah's
Van
not
Dijk
there.
and Salah has to be in the team. Van
Salah
Dijk and Salah has to be in the team.
Yo,
That's why
listen.
Birch can get in.
So I'm gonna use Onana, dog.
Who?
This guy, yo.
The midfielder from Aston Villa. The midfielder from Aston Villa.
You know
No.
what? If we were gonna do,
Onana
here's the
me
thing is
talk
though.
about, dog.
Here's the thing is, if we're gonna go 8 Nori and Trent, if you have Onana and Rodri in there, that can supplement that still, because Onana defensively will get back and Rodri cleans up as well. So you could have.
Do you know how to? Do you know how to bring up that thing I saw Rance using before, where you can put the players in a team?
Is it called? Hey,
So we can have the chat.
Yeah, chat. Let me know what it's
chat.
called.
What's it called?
You know.
Because I think this way the chat can see what we're doing.
Dog, isn't me?
Because I think this way when chat sees what we're doing, no one can get confused.
You know what they
basically
need? They need like a simulator, dog. You know what I say? Like a simulator where you can build 2 teams, build the tactics, and run a sim. And see
it's
what
called Football Manager.
The closest thing you can do to that,
you can do it on that.
You could probably
you can.
you could do it on FM if you wanted to, or you could do it on FIFA or Pro or whatever. That's the closest.
What's that thing that Rance was using? I'm trying to find it. What's
the football? The football, is it football lineup builder or something like that? Lineup maker. 1 second.
Just ask Rance, brother, and we tell you.
Is it? Hey, Rance, you still in the shot? Nah, I found it. I think I found it. Yeah, I found it.
Yeah, can you put it up on the screen? This way the chat can see what's building. Because this is fun. This is really fun.
Mm-hmm. All right, cool.
Fun. So the chat actually.
Yeah.
So doing 4-3-3. Yeah.
Just for the time being, it can change. All right, cool. So goalkeeper, who we were saying?
It's Martinez.
You saying Martinez? All right, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Martinez in goal. Cool. Right back, we were saying Trent, right?
We were saying Trent.
You know what's funny?
Go on.
Trent not as bad defensively as people like for saying it.
Nah, he's not. It's just
he's not. That's what we're putting it. So that's Van Dijk.
All right,
VVD. Good clot.
Right. Who's the other side? We saying Stones? What we saying? Stones?
No, we're not saying Stones. We're not saying Stones. We're not saying Stones.
Who would it say?
So it was between.
What name? Delict.
You saying
it was Delict. Yeah, Delict. Left back was Matson.
Cool.
No man, we switched to Aitner. Remember, that's why I would put in Delict.
So we going in.
And then,
cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stones gonna.
That's Rodri.
No, yeah. No, Stones are 6.
So where's Rodri gonna play? Are we playing 2?
So where's Rodri going to play? We have to play Rodri. Rodri has to be in this.
Rodri on the left.
We're doing this.
No, but Rodri just as attacking as anybody else.
So are you doing the double pivot then? You're doing a double pivot?
No, not double
pivot. We do it. So we're doing it what, like that?
Single, because we can do it anyway. You see me? So you're gonna have 2 8s, but essentially one of them are gonna be like a stay back while attacking 8.
Cool. So you got Rodri there like that,
and then
run it like that if you wanted to, and then Rodri breaks forward.
Yeah,
like that. So what we do.
Yeah, that would make more sense. Double pivot.
Defensively, that you know what that shows it, because then these two can bomb on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Then Stones drop in and Rodri be like the more advanced.
So what Lindok is saying in chat, this could go into a 4-3-3. A 3-4-3.
If you wanted to, yeah.
If you wanted to.
Yeah, pretty much. You see like how we do it. It's like how we do it. Come know how you know it go already. Kinda like how we do it. In the build-up, we have 2 at the back and like 4 just ahead of them, and then everybody else man know them. But yeah,
that's fair. I hear that. We saying advanced
like
and Stones and Rodri then.
Okay, and for we have to put Salah and Haaland, so we just know which one we.
Yeah.
So Salah and Haaland. So we just make sure.
The British name would that be like the greatest thing ever, you know?
Listen, technically Haaland is British. That dude was born in Leeds, but anyway.
Yo, Crystal Palace, no, they're not.
Nah, they South.
No,
they London.
that's South. Listen, Beijing, I'd rather put Phil Jones in the back line before I put any Everton player in the defense.
So what we saying? We need a 10 and a left winger.
Need a 10.
Yeah.
Gordon I left.
Yeah, Gordon. Yeah.
Gordon on the left. Gordon on the left. And who else you say you had was added in? You said Aston Villa. How much Aston Villa player do we have?
Villa players, just a one.
Rogers. Yeah, we forget Rogers. We're forgetting Rogers.
I would want someone who's more. He's creative, but someone who's gonna find these three with the runs these three will make. Gordon, Haaland,
we
Salah.
Can, and that's the thing. This is where I'm saying Stones is in here at the sacrifice of De Bruyne. Odegaard, that's south to Canram. We're doing north. Then we're going to go back to south after.
Yeah. This is north, and that's including the teams from the Midlands as well. So that includes Villa. And
yes, see, and it's bringing up. What about Madison?
Leicester.
Madison South.
Madison South.
London.
God damn it.
Yeah. So the chat here is North and Midlands. Yeah, North and Midlands right now, people.
I'm not telling you lies, still, you know.
Everyone's saying to sacrifice Stones for between Kevin De Bruyne or Foden. See?
No. Man.
I knew he would. I knew he would end up like that.
Switch it back to our 4-3-3 and then play KDB as one of these and then someone else in there.
Yeah. Technically, we can do that. Put it back as a double pivot, though. Put it back as a double pivot because I think there's someone. I'm trying to go through the teams in my mind, so I just know. So I want the chat to see the team to see how it's being built now.
What, put Rogers there?
Might as well, because...
Or Onana. No, I think Onana. Onana. It has to be Onana then. Since Kevin De Bruyne is there, you need somebody that can cover ground.
Listen.
Go on.
Rogers wreck 160 million midfield? No.
Yeah, Roger has to be there for the memes. Roger has to be there for the memes, dog.
Just to him to Arsenal. Yeah, Roger.
Just to him the art. He has to be there though, like meme purposes.
If I'm manager, I'm gonna buy Rogers for no reason. I'm even have to watch the come.
Nah, man, meme purposes.
So we saying like that.
Yeah, that's brother. The man have a third. The man have like 4 arms. He might run normal and the 2 arm them just a push off the man them. But we can't see them arm there, you see?
So Martinez in goal, fullbacks are Trent and Nori, De Ligt, Van Dijk as the centre backs, Rodri, Rogers, KDB as the midfield trio, and then you've got Salah and Gordon either side of Haaland. And that's teams.
Yeah, the North. Yeah, the South still crushes this team. So that's kind of
look at them rate. KDB still car, eh?
The South team was just balanced. That's what it was. I'm gonna pull up the South team in a second, but that's what that was. So we did the South team, which is very, very fine. But like, this is a good team, but that South team was just bad.
Yeah, but that team, you know, we have like 2 passengers. Well, /3 passengers.
Go on, who do you think the 3 passengers?
KDB, Salah, and Haaland. Them 3 man, they're passenger.
Exactly, straight up.
But what they do on the other end though is crazy.
KDB on this side.
But you know why I would? Because you look at the damage that KDB does with Haaland. You add a Salah to that mix as well. That is dangerous.
I'd rather have Salah and Haaland both running into the box to know that it's Kevin De Bruyne and Gordon giving them the ball.
I don't think there's a defense to stop that.
Yeah, about KDB giving them the ball. We have Aitner and Trent for, and Salah.
No, that's the point.
Yo,
overload.
The aim of this team is you score 4, we'll score 8. That's the plan.
Yeah, that's the point.
Hey, Van Dijk, you've defended with a high line before. Yeah, let's go. You know what I'm saying? You don't think this team scores?
No, the other team.
Oh, the other team would score. The South team would score. I'm gonna pull up the South.
Me set this up tactically. Them not score, brother.
Yo, I still prefer the South team. Let me pull this one up. All right, cool. Let me share that other screen. Hold up. I'm gonna build this team again. No, wait 1 second.
I'll suck up on the right.
Yeah, man. Who would you play on the right?
Eh?
Who would you play on the right in the South?
Gabriel Jesus, man.
This guy's liberty taking.
This brother.
Taking a piss. Right, who do we have in goal for the South again?
Oh
I
no,
forgot.
lie.
Or
Havertz, man.
it was Vicario.
Vicario.
Vicario was who in goal. So this is South. So the Arsenal guy that was in the chat, we're doing South now. So this has to go with Arsenal. So we're
this
doing
is
the same
all-
three, right?
all London teams and the teams on the
Our
South
London
Coast.
teams now. Okay.
Yeah, teams uneligible, right?
So
So
Vicario's right there. Put Robinson at left back.
yeah, Robinson wasn't it? Yeah, cool.
That are from Fulham.
Yeah, Robinson from Fulham. Yeah. Was it Munoz from right back?
Yeah, we had Munoz at right back.
Yeah. Now we was gonna use a Dogi,
No,
but then
good.
Brother,
Yeah,
I
it
don't
was.
say next team I go in. Just from
Just
Wiggins
what?
alone, them man are dead.
It was
Saliba.
Saliba.
Robinson, a quality left back.
A Salah. Come on.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. But also, that's why this game would be entertaining because Saka, Eze, Palmer against that midfield. That'd be a cold battle. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
go on.
Who was it in the back line? It was Saliba and
Saliba, and did we pick Van der Ven?
Was it Van der Ven?
Yeah, it was Van der Ven. It was Van der Ven. Yeah. It was Van der Ven.
Because I remember we were contemplating between Guehi and Anderson, and then remembered about Van der Ven.
Yeah, we went Van der Ven. Yeah, because then and then the midfield was
Lavia.
Yes.
It was Lavia.
It was
Lavia was in it. Yeah.
Lavia was in it. Yeah. Wait.
Lavia. We had, was it Paqueta and Palmer?
It was Paquel. It was Paquel.
Yeah, Palmer. Then at striker was Pedro. Yeah, Eze, Pedro. Yeah. Like this was the South team. Remember, it's 3 each.
Yeah.
It was 3 each, and this is how we're looking at it.
Yep, mate.
I like that as a balance. Like I said, very well balanced side. That very well balanced side.
We're 60 million rights. We're using 2 centre backs, not 3. That's where we can't use Rice. We already have 2 centre backs.
Nah, it wasn't Pedro. It was Son.
It was Son.
It was Son. It wasn't Pedro. It was Son. We were debating about who, and then someone in the chat, salute to you, said Son, and then we went, Son. As a
because Son. We were like Pedro. We like power at right back, but we were like no, because who we were getting Youngmin Son.
Balance, man. I like that. This is a good team, especially the midfield trio as well. I think it's very well balanced. They're all good fouls for each other. Van der Ven, Saliba, Robertson, left hand side very tough. Hear that? Defensively sound. Vicario, good goal.
Yeah.
They need to make this shit happen.
That's how I think the defense is to John Santos. How we're doing it right now is just because like we want it. I don't want it to just be like a star-studded 11. I want every team to have a say in this because of what the Chelsea guy was saying. Think about this. All of this is just because of what we're saying with Chelsea now. But know that what we did with the North now, that adding the Midlands, this is fair. Yeah. This is a lot fair now.
But hold on. You tell me said that side they're gonna beat the other side? Hell
I
no.
I didn't say beat.
I never said beat. No, I never said beat. It's just that how we were. No.
Because remember, we only put the North together as you arrived. We hadn't finished it yet. She was trying to put the North together as you landed.
Yeah, because when it was just the North, the North was finished. When it was just the North, we were finished. Because we didn't have the Midlands. It was what Liverpool, Manchester United, Manchester City, and Everton. Yep. None of us were picking a single Everton player.
Yeah, that's why we added the Midlands.
You'd have to take out the 3-player rule if you're just.
That's the point. That's why we added the Midlands there. I
was gonna do Midlands and Yorkshire together, but then when I looked at the table, I was like, oh yeah, there's no Yorkshire.
Put Sanchez in goal. My guy Chelsea doesn't want to put Sanchez in goal. What do you mean?
I'd love to see it though. Happen 100%.
That would be like an end of season. Like just this Premier League season finish, so you have it no North versus South.
Yeah, Harlem Gordon Salah, is a bad boy front three.
What would be the name of the competition in chat? What do you guys think the name of this competition would be? So the Premier League is finished.
They just call
Super
it North
League, man.
versus South.
Innit?
They just call it North versus South. That's what they label it.
Super League, man.
I don't want. But what would you call the trophy? That's the thing. I know North versus South, but the trophy that you'd win after for it, like, that's the thing.
That'll be it. Also, the first North team, we had no Midlands, so we was putting it together. I said I like both these sides. But yeah, that Haaland, Gordon, Salah trio, cold. But then I like the South midfield of Lavia,
Cameron.
I like that.
Cameron is not. We don't rate Raya. We can only use 3 Arsenal players, and the Arsenal players that we pick are more important than Raya. Saka has to be in this team. Saka has to be in this team, and Saliba has to be in this team.
The
they have to be in this team.
Getting in is Gabriel. That's it. He's the only other one. There's no.
That's the centre back. That's what I'm looking at it.
Rice ain't getting
the
in.
NVS trophy. That's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair. The All-Stars trophy, the NVS trophy.
All-Star Shield would be fire. They need to make this.
The Prem All-Star Shield sounds fire. Yeah.
Be bad in the Community Shield. I'll tell you that much.
Brother, man, them are complaining about matches already. Can you imagine?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, it will be at the end of the season.
I'd rather see this. Forget even that. I'd rather see this than the Community Shield. 100%.
Yeah, this is what I prefer over the Community Shield. Like, scrap the Community Shield and have this, the Prem All-Star Shield. And just have it like the best players from last seasons do this.
Taking the piss and wait, where's the beast? I don't know where Mikel the Beast Moreno is. Shout out to Tony for that. That one's gonna live on. I have no idea where. I've not seen him play yet, so we'll see. Maybe when we do this, the next international or the international break after the next one, he might get there. He might be playing.
Yeah, and on the side. What I like with this idea.
Go on.
Yeah, what I like with this idea, the whole we're seeing it in chat is everyone sees it, everyone understands it, and as Shin Loon said, is this is an actual fire idea. No, you don't. You do this after the league's finish. So the league is finishing like June. So like around like the last week in June, we do this before the summer break.
I hear you.
That's what I'm looking at it.
I think the North has a better attack. The South, I think, has a better midfield, and then
the North has a better defense. I think the North has a better defense.
Better everything.
They don't have a better.
They don't have a better everything.
I like that midfield. I don't think they have a better midfield. I don't think a midfield trio of Rodri, KDB, and Rodgers is better than Lavia, Paqueta, Palmer. I think the North has the better team, but I don't think they have a better midfield.
And managers for kind FC shit.
Pep's.
It has to.
And then the South is Arteta.
Yeah, that makes sense. Pep Arteta.
No.
So who for the South then?
You didn't think him? You didn't know that brother you're gonna say Arnie Slot. You didn't know that brother you're gonna say Arnie Slot. What you pay attention to him for?
Anybody else, dog.
And to Devin Dio says, do we not risk rival players becoming too friendly with this? I guess not, since there's internationals already. They already friendly.
Man, they're already friendly, brother.
They're friendly already, fam.
My idea with this isn't at the end of the season. I'd rather see this replace the Community Shield and happen like a week earlier. This ain't serious. It has soccer aid vibe to it. This, like,
so
maybe after the All-Star game, it's like it's not serious. Like,
yeah, so the All-Stars from last season playing before the beginning of the season, basically. So that was what it would be.
And then one thing further, you could even switch it up where you have the second North. You know, like they have in NBA where you got first team all defense, second team, for example. Could have the first, second North and South side. So you take out the 22 players that we've got, and we pick whole new 11s off the North and South, something like that.
That makes sense.
So much you could do with this. So it's like, all right, we can't do Van der Ven, Saliba, for example, have been used. So, all right, who are the next two best centre backs?
Yeah, and what would be the best about it is that the stadium it's random. So it wouldn't be, we're going to do this at Wembley. Like, no fam.
You know, I just put it. Since there's no representatives, you just put it in Yorkshire. Put it in Yorkshire. Put it out Sheffield United or Sheffield Wednesday or something like that.
Yeah, like give it like that. So yeah,
could easily do that. But you know what? You know where you put it? Leeds, you put it out Ellen Road.
Yeah, and based on the chat reaction with this is how I want to see. Like, everyone is now thinking about it. Like, it's 2 to 3 representatives from every team. So you have to sit down and go through everyone's season now. It's not just. There's no hyping, nothing. You have to go through everyone's team, and it's like, who am I sacrificing for who? Yep, that's a perfect idea. 45 minutes for one team, 45 minutes for the second team.
So much you could do with this. You know what I'm saying?
So much to do, so much you could do with this.
I'd be
And I love
tuning
the
in to
idea.
the Shield, yeah, like definitely, and like
Yeah,
you said,
I'd sit down and watch this.
yeah, just to see
And
how it
to
plays out.
shout out who in the chat said it, the name for it, the Prem All-Star Shield.
Yeah,
The Premier League All-Star Shield. That's a fire name.
Mhm.
So you start off the season with that. So a lot of players now are not only
and sell it
so
to the
a lot
Premier
of
League.
players know that there's no something to play for as well. And have it.
And you could have it variation with the stadium. You could have it 1 year north, 1 year south, 1 year in the northeast like Sunderland, 1 year in Yorkshire, 1 year in Midlands. Rotate like that. Yeah,
No,
like,
we can do it like that. And the best thing about it, the prize money, because of how much money it would generate. The teams get the money gets the whole sharing of the money basically like that.
No man. Money get to charity blood.
I said, yeah, I like that.
Charity shield.
Yeah.
Charity, I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a fire idea.
We're being honest. I think only one Man United player made it in the freaking North team.
What?
And I remember. Lucky.
I think it was the Lick.
Oh, it's the Lick. Let's go, man. We made out the hood, man. We made out the hood.
Because we didn't need an extra defender, that may I tell you.
We made out the hood, man.
And what funny, what should I use when Aston Villa defended them?
TJ, it's not American. It's American, but how we are implementing it, a lot of people would go to it.
I think
no one wants to see.
I think it was.
Hey, brother, it's not everything in America is fuck you,
Yeah, Lukaku mentioned it. Like this was years ago. I think he was he still at United at the point? And he mentioned about a North versus South game. And I think it was instead of the Community Shield. I would much prefer this than the Community Shield. Run this. Like
no one would go for it. But to be fair, TJ does have a point. Like a lot of the old heads go, we don't want no Americanization of our sport. So, but this is something I'd actually sit down and listen to. The European All-Stars, though, the reason why that would struggle is just because of it's just too much games. That's what we're trying to avoid. It's too American, TJ. You're right, but I'd rather watch this than watch the Community Shield. No one wants to watch the Win the Dog Frisbee Trophy, dog. No one wants to watch that competition.
I'm big up for the super chat. He says,
"Why not? Arsenal can't win nothing no more.
Why not a European All-Star against the rest of the world team of all players in the Premier League? Minimum 2 under 23 players. You could do that. You could do league versus league. You could do continent versus continent. I think that would be lit. That's something I would do.
Continent versus continent.
Continent would be fine.
Nah, that wouldn't be fair. That wouldn't be fair. Africa gonna be going to the Sahara, pulling out freaking Zanzibar that run down cheetah on a pitch. No, fam. You think I want to face Zanzibar, fam? No.
Yeah, I'm saying now when I say that, and when I say continent versus continent, so you take Africa and then you have Europe and then you have South America, could have North America, and they all face off. That's you just take the best.
But Asia would that be a problem because Croatia counts as Asia.
Change the color them. Change the color them, yeah.
Change color what?
On them jerseys.
On the south.
Why? What's wrong with? What? With
the two of them red.
What? What do you want me to change? the color?
No. The two of them.
Change it to what color?
Anything you want. Just not this.
AW has a point. It's a fantastic idea. Everyone knows. Even TJ is saying it's a fantastic idea. Just because it's American, people would turn against it.
Virgin. Them jersey that did look too much like Arsenal jersey, but okay.
Is that what it was? All right, first. And a big up, Sergio. I appreciate you for the super chat. Go on, Kaneki. Go on.
No, I'm saying they're not wrong. TJ is not wrong, and AW is not wrong. It's a fantastic idea, but because of it's Prem, it's American, people would try and fight against it because this is a very fantastic idea. The All-Star games, Serie A versus Prem versus La Liga versus Bundes, like that right there would be something fantastic to do.
Hey, you know what? One's further. Imagine they did that in like the early 2000s and the 90s. Oh,
Serie A would have smoked smoke everybody.
What I'm saying is the level of the games that would have been if we would have managed to have seen that. That shit would have been elite. If we
I
could have
don't want to
imagine if
see.
I would see it. Fuck that. We're 100%.
Fam,
Think about it. Think
you
about it.
think
The
I
year
want to see
2000.
Dida? So wait, so I'm just going to bring up the Serie A. So Dida, Cafu, what? Baresi, Baresi, Maldini. Who was the left back for AC Milan again?
Which year are you talking about?
The year they won the Champions League.
In 05.
In 04, it was somebody from Georgia. It was a Georgian left back they had.
You talking about when they beat? No, you talking about when they beat Juventus? You talking about that?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it was Maldini. It was Maldini when they beat
Okay.
Juventus.
So Maldini at left back, Cannavaro or freaking Lucio. So Cannavaro. Yeah, there he is. Kaladets. Thank you, Lou. Kaladets. Thank you, Lou. We could even go him.
Jesus.
Thank you. So Maldini at left back. So we're going with chat. So Maldini at left back, Cannavaro or Lucio, Barzag, Baresi, Cafu, Dida.
Hey,
In the midfield alone. So Hullet.
You'd have to, we'd have to
just
put it down to
noticed.
a time frame, but that shit would be fire though. You'd have to put it down to a time frame. But what I'm saying is, like, if you would have got that at a certain point, so say it was 2003 or something, and you take the best 11 from the Liga, best from Serie A, best from Premier League, that shit would be fire game on game.
I don't think I want to see a midfield of Seedorf with Zinedine Zidane, because in early 2000s, Zinedine Zidane was at Juventus, mind you. So even if we give Real Madrid La Liga Juventus, so that's Kaka, that's Seedorf, yeah, that is Seedorf, and who was that brother from Inter Milan as well? Was it Batistuta?
No, in the Milan, you're talking midfielders.
Yeah, they had a complete demon there that you just couldn't pass.
Are you talking about Ian Vino?
Was it Veron? Juan Sebastian Veron? Was it him at Inter Milan?
See that? There's so many now. Veron never played for him. It was Palmer. He was at Palmer. Well, he
was at Palmer
because he
fits the criteria.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm trying to remember. Thank you. That's the name. Stankovic. That guy was a. I'd
have taken it all the way back with these names.
That brother was a monster.
I stand corrected, Chinlu. The reason why I don't remember is because of what you said, Chinlu, in the first comment. That's why I do.
Yeah, he finished that. So Seedorf. Yeah, so Seedorf, that was a physical presence in the midfield. Shit, I'm even forgetting Edgar Davids.
Beast.
And then you have up top. So you mean to tell me, say, we have to face Van Basten, Del Piero, and Di Natale.
Even but can I get the thing is, even before we get to the team versus, even picking the team is tough. Imagine going to Serie A and saying, all right, it's 2003.
Yo, what do you mean? You couldn't do that. You couldn't do that.
That'd be tough.
You couldn't do that because
you know what we'll do? We'll do the next international break. We'll run it.
Yeah, because what?
We'll pick a year and do
you'd have Brolin. Brolin has to be there. Baggio has all the time for that. Milito.
Man, I'm missing out. That's what I'm gonna say.
What's it?
It's gonna be
hey, yo, the trouble side, yeah, man.
Luca Toni. What was that name of that centre back as well? I'm trying to remember for it.
Yeah.
They had a centre back that played for there was a centre back that played for Lazio that was a complete demon as well. Oh my god.
I'm not Lucio, yeah, talk.
No, I'm not talking about Lucio. There was an Italian.
He definitely played for Lazio.
It was one of the centre backs that R9 feared to go up against. R9 was afraid of him. I'm trying to remember who he was. There was a serious centre back that R9 was afraid of. I'm trying to remember if he played for Lazio. Was it Napoli?
I can't remember. The chat might know.
Oh my god. What's his name? Someone shiny brother from proper Italian from that brother. It's shine.
I said Rob Holding, you man are Egypt, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
He just pick up the chat, yo. You look. I can't remember. I'm not gonna lie, because when I think of Lazio, I don't think. I just
It's
think
Nesta. No, it's Nesta. I'm not. I think he was. I think it's Nesta.
Yeah, he done
Because
Nesta.
during that time it was Nesta. It was Nesta. R9 never liked Nesta to go up against him.
Yeah, because Nesta was ridiculous. That's why.
That's the name. Thank you, Materazzi and Materazzi. Yo, that guy as well. Oh my God. Yo, that is some names.
Zidane blood. Or Zidane
that is Zidane Bokim.
Yeah,
yo, that is some names.
This is it. Basically, team of the season, Prem versus like. Imagine they would have done this.
I have a question, dog. Why you have Ryan Gosling as your fucking Avi, dog?
Because I'm just vibing. That's why.
Something alright about that, dog.
Nah, I'm just vibing, fam. This is my reaction to Man United during the international break, fam.
Hey, vibes.
So,
hey, you look, run up the likes, though, man. Run up the likes.
Bundesliga. Yo.
Before you go connect, one sec. There's over 90 of you lot in here. Let's get up to 90 likes, people. 90 likes. Hit the subscribe button before we do indeed close out. Back to what we were talking about initially, but big up you lot. I've thoroughly enjoyed this conversation. I'm definitely more in more international breaks, Lex. I don't know how much you've been following it, but your thoughts on this whole Todd Bowie versus CLEARLAKE thing, relationship between the two have deteriorated. CLEARLAKE, I think, want to buy out Todd B. Todd B wants to buy out CLEARLAKE. So it's all just disharmony in the Chelsea hierarchy currently. I'm big up A. Solomon for gifting 5 Sarcasm City TV memberships. Hey, love for that, man.
Big up, Solomon.
Absolutely real one, man. Absolutely real one. Wait, yo, is NFL still going on? These man are still live.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, these
there's a game I'm watching the game right now and it's muted.
Yeah, these lot. I just checked and I see these stars still live.
CLEARLAKE thing.
Yeah.
They're trying to buy each other out. They're trying.
That no. It's like it kind of sound like a joke thing, innit?
Yeah, you see, everybody situation planet at the same.
But realistically, bro, what matter to me? I don't give a shit.
Of course.
The more chaos, the better.
Hey, that's both
the more
my
chaos, the better, because Chelsea look like them serious to know that them ownership are got you fuckers. Just make. If Todd Bowie had the football, man, because based on the contract situation and all of that, it sounds like a Todd Bowie still. So him can cut, or bro, it don't really matter to me. But it's kind of funny, kind of weird. But I mean, if with the amount of shit with them I do, there was bound to be a falling out. Them do too much going on. Too much, man. Too much shit, man. There's everybody not gonna agree with all of this because it's just too much. But at the end of the day, it's like, okay, what to do?
Guys, I'm sitting down here and I'm thinking about it. You know, there's a lot of players in the Serie A that would count like Lucio counts as Bayern Munich as well.
So that's what we'd have to do is we'd pick a year, and then whatever year where that player was that year, that's what league they're eligible for. So you wouldn't do over 10 years. It wouldn't be from like 2000 to 2010. It'd be like 06 or 02, for example.
Serie A is still dominating. That Serie A side, that Serie A era is still. No one's beating that Serie A era.
Serie A is different, but
2000 to 2010, like no one touches the Serie A. Yeah, even La Liga All Stars don't touch the Serie A.
Wait, from what years?
You're the punk crack.
What years?
I'm going 2000. I'm just peak 2004. 2004. Maicon has to be in that team. Cafu has to be in that team.
Ronaldinho.
That's why I try and match you up and think, because that Ronaldinho Barcelona side was serious. That was no joke.
So that's what I'm trying to say.
Thing was no joke.
That's what I'm trying to say. Is like,
Ronaldinho,
yo, that Serie A team.
Infinity Stone, brother. When you place him in that side, everything
because even at La Liga team, what? Figo,
crazy.
Okay, so Figo would be in that team. R9 would be in that team. Ronaldinho would be in that team, and I'm missing out Rivaldo. Like, don't get it wrong. I'm missing out Rivaldo and Thierry Henry. And Thierry Henry, wasn't it 04 he went to Barcelona? or 05. Which year did Thierry Henry go?
For Barcelona beat them.
Yeah, because they lost. Remember, they lost the final in 06.
Another final,
yeah. Watch it, Eto. Even Eto. Oh my God.
Yeah, 06.
Yeah, it was 06.
Yeah. Made a great 10 year.
So during that time, Barcelona midfield have Deco, you have Yaya Toure as well. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Well, Makalele, Guti, Zinedine Zidane.
Different. Hear what you just hear? You hear the last three names you just said.
Roberto Carlos left back, man.
I'm trying to remember the Valencia side, the Valencia team that won the league in 2004, in 2003 as well.
Like with Mendieta and them, man.
Yes.
That was Mendieta and them, wasn't it?
That was the Mendieta era. Oh my God, Abidal.
They had a bad boy number 10. What's his name? Argentinian done. Pablo Aimar.
Oh, Aimar.
Yes.
Aimar. Yeah, Pablo Aimar.
Oh
one of my
my
favorite
God.
players. Yeah, Aimar was different.
I am old. I'm not even that old, and I'm old. Aimar. I was getting throwbacks when I was thinking of freaking Lavezzi.
Yeah, Pablo Aimar, was different, He was
that team, that Valencia side that won the league in 2003, fam, was cold.
In the early 2000s, yeah, different level.
That Serie A squad is not to be laughed at. That La Liga squad should not be slept on.
Well, patting it out, but you lot in the chat, because you lot enjoyed us obviously doing the North versus South on that next international break. Definitely gonna run.
We have to, we're going to do the Serie A All-Star. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to go through these. I'm going to go through these.
We'll pick a year and then just run it like that. We'll pick a year for like 2 different leagues and then just run it like that and see what we come up with.
We can pick the year early so we know before. So I can just...
I'll let you man know like a week before. You know what I'm saying?
All
so
right.
Pick a year, and then we can just run through it from that, because then the chat will have their suggestions. But hey, you lot in the chat, make sure you big up A Solomon if he gifted you a membership, number one. I want to see fire emojis, smoke emojis for A Solomon in the chat as well, because he's also on the playback supporting. For those that don't know, NFL watch-alongs are going on the Sarcasm City TV playback. They ran 2 today. Shout out to Steve, Jez, the rest of the gang that was over there. They ran 1 yesterday, and throughout the season, they'll be running them once the NBA's back as well. I know boxing watch-alongs are back. I know there's some UFC bouts coming up as well. So we're going to keep the shows on the road. Already updated the upcoming live stream schedule all the way till next week, Sunday. So, all the shows that are coming up here on the YouTube. Same with the playback. I've already updated it. Actually, the whole month of playback. So you can see all the watch-alongs and all the shows that are coming up, and that's excluding pro clubs as well. But go follow the playback.tv/Sarcasm City TV, or download the app from your store. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Big up to you lot, man. Absolute real ones in the chat, man.
Hey,
for real. Let me know who's live.
Before we leave, big up Vince, big up Digital. That name right there.
Vicente, he's left-footed, right? Was he left-footed?
He was left-footed. Nah, fam. I wish these guys we do about that throwback thing where you would just like throwback Thursdays for football, where you just bring up one of those old school games and just have it on TV. Like I wish they did that. I wish they did it again.
What you say? There's games you can watch on YouTube still. If you want to go,
I know, but I'm saying like try and make TV good again, fam. Like, goddamn. Sick and tired of YouTube sometimes. Like, let me turn on my TV. I have a TV right here and it's playing the NFL on mute. I'm like give me something to watch at least.
And that being said, nephew, we're running today. Nah, not running today. We're running tomorrow though. Yeah, running today. We'll run tomorrow. And that being said, Casually is still live. Big up Marshall. We're gonna redirect to him. But if you don't want a good laugh, Ahmed on the Bridge 258 doing the EAFC 24 Road to Glory, and he's terrible at FIFA. So if you want a good laugh, yeah, he's woeful. Man's quitting games and all that. Yeah, he's terrible. So head over there. But we're gonna redirect. Like I said, we're gonna redirect over to Casually FC. Oh yeah, Champions League on ITV was fire, 100%. I grew up on that. Clive tells
he lost 6-1 to Liverpool. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man, he was getting clapped by Luton like 8-9-1 and all them things there. Yeah. And then was quitting. You know what I'm saying? And was quitting 100%. Flawless new episode of Power's out. Oh, to AW. I'm a Power fanatic. As soon as it dropped, man, waited up till it dropped because it's 5 a.m. over here in the UK time when it drops to watch that. Yeah, I've already done watch that. Season 4, episode 6. Yeah, man, watched that fire episode. And they dropped the new trailer for Raising Kanan as well, which is the best spin-off. So man, can't wait. So yeah, episode. If you got a leak though for episode 7, AW, send that over. But I'm guessing you're talking about episode 6. I'm guessing so. Well, big up to A Solomon again. Link for the membership is in the pinned comment. You can see it right there on the screen. People see it right there on the screen. Also the playback as well. I dropped that link in the chat too. Go follow over there. Road to 700 followers on there. Road to 13,000 subscribers here. Fan callings, yes. Fan calling show. Fan calling show tomorrow. Obviously, back again podcast tomorrow. Fan calling show, talk your ish. So that's open for anybody to call in. Feel free to indeed. I'm going to getting predictions from everyone. Now the window's closed. It's international break. I'm getting predictions from everybody. Their top 8s, 110%. So I say what everyone has to say now. We know how everyone's going to be set up at least till January. Germany versus Netherlands Tuesday. I'm doing the England game. England, Finland. Doing it, yep. Like Warrior J said. Hey, A Solomon, big up each and every time. Hey, big up Pops. I'm going to get you on as well. This coming week, definitely going to get you on, my G. You and Barnes. Make sure you subscribe to Beige and Reds TV as well, man. Absolute real ones. Well, we are going to close out. Anything you might want to add before we do that, though?
Yeah, Arsenal, don't think me forget to not because I was having fun. You think I forget the cauliflower injured as well. So the beast and cauliflower injured, but you know what? We'll talk about that in another time. But don't think I forgot. Cauliflower and the beast. You mayonnaise man.
What?
Mikel Marino, fam. You know,
yeah.
both Marino and cauliflower injured, fam. But you know, I haven't forgot it. I was just vibing today, so I don't.
Nice like a third spot, nice like a third place there for the minute.
Because that being said, yeah, next time we do the show, people, will be the day of the night of the North London derby as well. So we'll be recapping that. That'll be the main topic of conversation: Spurs versus Arsenal. When you running the shithole masterclass review, probably next international break. I was gonna do it this international break. I can get the footage of months anytime, but probably next international break, I'll run that game of when we played at the Molineux, 110%. And that's something I want to do more of. Now I'm playing 5-a-side, is try to get games filmed and uploaded, because I know you lot like that type of content. It's just logistics, try to figure it all out, but we're going to get there. Yeah, definitely, 100% certain I want to do, without doubt. So yeah, love to everyone that has locked in. You lot have all been absolute real ones. Again, upcoming live stream schedule here on the YouTube channel and on the playback, all updated, so go check them out. But this has been the Premier League podcast. Yeah, actually, before I even get to that, 1 second. Big up to Sudge for the 2 super chats. Much appreciated. Let me stay on that. And A Solomon again for the 5 memberships as well. But yeah, people, this has been the Premier League podcast, the Yardman edition, live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in.